Hey YouTube, Ron here. Just going to do a little product review. This is a Sound Percussion convertible. See the two wing nuts there? This one's for the arm and this one's for rotation of the actual, I guess you'd say elbow here. I've had these stands going on 2 years. And not once have they failed me. They're still in really great condition. I mean, I put my drum set in an environment I really wasn't very happy to put them into. I just now have gotten them back into a state that is acceptable. Like, they're polished up and nice. I polished them every day when they were in this environment, but no matter what you do, little changes and fluctuations of humidity and temperature will always affect them. But these stands are still just as beautiful. There's no corrosion whatsoever. Not even on the little rivets. Nothing. They're absolutely solid and beautiful still. I mean, I touch them all the time. They don't really seem to get a lot in the way of fingerprints on them. And I think it's to the credit of the chroming chroming style they're doing. I'm not sure what exactly specifically it is, but it's good. I mean, it's very shiny and very acceptable. Standard chrome is, I think, I'm not sure if this is steel or zinc, but it's beefy. It's probably zinc. They cast it in zinc, and then they coat it in copper. Then they coat it in nickel, and then the chrome goes on, and it produces this very high shine finish. But that's standard chroming procedure. I don't know if they're doing anything different. But these stands, and I'm going to tell you the price because it's insane. They sell in a pack of 2 for $70. When I got them, it only cost me $60 for 2. So they're a steal, no matter what the price is. I would gladly do it again. If you look here, there's a notch, and the great thing about this notch is that if you turn this, you can get a, let me see if I can do it one-handed. See? Now that's half right there, and if you wanted to go up, excuse the shaky camera work, I'm trying to do this as best I can, you could go like that. So really, this top mark here, that, shows what level would be, because this mark represents level, a level arm, and that it can be slightly tilted just a little bit. That kind of adjustability is rare in something in this price range. I think Guitar Center has done a good job making this equipment because they're the ones who carry it, and they've actually pushed out Gibraltar for these. Now, I'm not sure whether or not Gibraltar is actually making these because these are extremely similar to Gibraltar, so maybe Gibraltar's doing kind of like a sub production for them, like they do for Gretsch, but it's working out. I love these stands. There's nothing I would do to change them other than maybe make it so that this is more adjustable and for height, and maybe a little bit beefier down here, but I don't have any problems with stability. I mean, it's just more or less, the thicker, heavier it is, the more you think, oh, that's quality. But, I've put multiple toms and cymbals on the same stand. We're talking another 80 to 90 pounds worth of stuff on a stand, and it has done nothing. It doesn't fall over. It doesn't shake to the point where it's audible on any kind of recording. It's just awesome, and if you're looking for a stand in a decent price range, especially with Christmas coming up, get these. Um, you'll never be happier unless you go out and spend a ton of money. Uh, so for what these do at the price they are, you can't lose. I would recommend these to anybody who is touring and you have a stand break or go missing. I know that happens. Pick this up. It's cheap, but not built cheap. When I say cheap, I mean it doesn't cost barely anything to get one of these. And it will be there and it's solid and stable. And when you lock these into place, they lock into place. It's a very, very well thought out logical system for how they design these. It has a very, very tough chrome exterior. These go into a bag with other hardware like most do, and I mean it just stands up. I mean I've had hardware from Pearl that I've thrown into a bag and they end up either dented or they end up all kinds of scratched up. This is over almost 2 years old. Okay, almost 2 years old. This is the condition it's in. It's in great condition. I know I don't have like the highest resolution, and I'm trying to get my lighting right, but that's being a pain in the butt. But these are really exceptional stands, and if you don't get them, fine, spend more money on something that does the exact same thing. But I have a PUDP stand that, in comparison, I loathe. It's not as adjustable. It's not as durable, and it has rust. I mean, this thing was out in a storage shed with the rest of my drums. I kept all of this stuff polished. I'd go out there once a week and polish everything so it wouldn't get corroded. These, I didn't really think about it at the time because they don't cost that much, but they are seriously, seriously not corroded at all. And that's awesome because when you're touring and going places, you have to deal with buildings that are different humidities, and you're always going to run into a problem where your stuff might start corroding on you for one reason or another. You don't have to worry about that with these stands. They're epically awesome, and at the $70 price point for two stands, it can't be beat. So if you're looking for a decent stand this Christmas, or you're out on the road looking and you need a new stand, head by Guitar Center and pick up the Sound Percussion convertible boom stand. And that's really all. Alright, have a nice day.